add to the list of the players that have struggled, who've made that move to Barcelona, including, of course, Coutinho, great for Liverpool, pretty much anonymous for Barca. He's being linked to a move to your old team, Frank, Chelsea. Do they need a Coutinho?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, with all due respect, because we talk about fantastic players, but again, we want to talk about the worldwide player. Coutinho has been good with Liverpool, has been so far poor with Barcelona and Bayern Munich. I will have lots of question marks, seeing him coming to Chelsea to bring what? We have young players, very talented, who are very promising. We have a good midfield players with Kovacic and Jorginho to organize the game. I don't know where his place will be. So I will be the chairman, I will be even the coach, I will be very hesitating to pick him up.
It's got to be one of the worst transfers ever. Well, for like money, I just remind you that they spent 145 million euro on this player, and he's under-delivered so much. Could he rejuvenate things at Chelsea?
Listen, it's a possibility, given his successes in English football, and you'd like to think so. And again, listen, Coutinho is an incredible talent, but struggled ever since he left Liverpool. Maybe English football just suits him. But at that kind of money, I'm not willing to take that chance. And like Frank says, I see and appreciate what Lampard and Chelsea are trying to do with their youth and how they're trying to progress and their style. And the big question becomes, I don't see a natural fit for Coutinho. And that's one thing when you have an incredible talent and you can get him on the cheap and you figure things out. But when he's going to cost the kind of money that quite possibly Philippe Coutinho will, that's not, you don't spend that kind of money on taking a chance that you somehow fit him in.
From what we have seen from Coutinho lately, how is he a significant improvement to, say, Willian, who's right there? So if you want to look at the impact that Coutinho may have on your team, just look at what Willian is doing right now. And is that good enough?
Wow.
Is that what you're looking for? Is that going to improve your team significantly? I don't think so.
Gab?
Mason Mount, Christian Pulisic, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Hakeem Ziyech. Chelsea next season are already going to have a whole bunch of players who can fill or who can do some of what Coutinho does. Maybe not as well, but certainly on a much cheaper basis, and they're all younger, and they all have more of an upside. And that's before we even get into Willian and Pedro, whose contracts are expiring, but who knows, may yet stick around. I think Chelsea's priorities are going to be bringing in a center forward who can provide some alternative to Tammy Abraham, and possibly a central defender or a left back. It's not Coutinho. You have to disassemble your squad to find a spot for him in the 11.
Gab, just going back to the point I was talking about earlier, Barca have done pretty impressive to muck things up so badly in the transfer market since Neymar left. We mentioned 145 million for Coutinho, 105 for Dembele, Griezmann, 120 million, Malcolm as well, whatever he's done for 41 million. It's pretty impressive.
Malcolm scored at the weekend. I believe he's at Zenit St. Petersburg now. But, I mean, I think, the only positives you're thinking in the last couple of years, Artur, had a great first season, second season, a bit more, and I think the Longley I like, but, I think the list pretty much ends there. And I think that has to be a concern. You're back to the days of Karashin and Chigrinsky almost.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.